Reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are the 3 R's. 3 R's, and these are very important for saving the environment. 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And this has come from the today's modern waste management. Because previously, what you will do, put everything in the polythene and just throw it wherever wherever there is an open plot, free plot. It's not like that. Now we need to have proper waste management. So again, 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. What does reduce means? Do not use what you don't need. In Corona times, when we were in houses, today also we are in houses, with very minimal resources, we are able to live. Okay, that is, whatever, if you use less, there is a less chance of waste generation. If you say the Nagar Nigam will do or the waste management will do, no. It's about you, individual level. You can do what? If don't do unnecessary shopping. Even if you do, choose the item with minimal packaging. Any disposable item kind of stuff, don't take it, avoid it. Don't ever use the plastic carry bags, right? You can use a cloth or a jute bag. It can be washed and you can use it again and again. Second thing is reuse. Reuse means you use the materials for other purposes. Don't just throw. For example, if you have a cloth, so old cloth, use it to make a pillow cover or rags. For example, a shirt or a kurti. You can use it for pillow cover or whichever, you can. It's up to your artisanal. Where do you want to use it? Recycling means what? Recycling is reusing some components of the waste that may have some economic value. So it has various benefits. Okay, see, this is a plastic item. Once you throw it, it will go to, or even if you go to the kabadi, it will go for recycling, and energy will be used, a new product will be formed. So the recycling will again take the natural resources, take the energy, everything. See, if it is not recyclable, then the case is different. But when it can be recycled, what you can do? Reuse the components or some components which are possible that have economic value. The benefits is the conservation of resources. Energy will be less used. Manufacturing and the manufacturing will produce pollution levels. All these aluminum, steel, they can be recycled many times. Metal, paper, glass, plastics, they are recyclable. The waste, that is the wet waste of kitchen, you can just put it inside soil and will become compost or manure, organic. We eat vegetable every day, so why can't we use it? So in every house, we need to religiously segregate or differentiate between the wet and the dry garbage. The wet garbage, as I said, can be used for making manure, vermicompost. There are so many options which you can do. And the dry garbage, you can use it, either you can reuse it or recycle it, you put it for recycle. So the non-toxic solid waste should be properly segregated and disposed of in landfills, because if you are putting it somewhere which have leakage or that can create contamination, it will finally go to land and groundwater, and that will again come to you, right? So I'll give you an example of Delhi. When you enter from Dehradun side to Delhi, you will see a very, very high mountain. This is your car. This is the extent of mountain. But it is not mountain. It is actually the garbage, the mountain of garbage. Okay. So ultimately, whatever you're doing will come to you back in any way. So let us take an example. We talked about reduce, reuse, and recycle. So reuse means using less things. Take an example of paper. You are using notebook, so why not to use it judiciously? Every notebook or copy book is coming from tree. A tree is cut to make it. Do not leave too much spaces and reduce the wastage of paper. Gandhiji used to write on letters. They do not waste a single paper. He'll fill everything. You then reuse, use things for longer time. When you are writing paper, always print and write on both the sides. Give your old books to your friends or your colleagues, juniors. It will be reused. So you will promote reuse of paper in this way. How recycle can be done? See, paper is recycled into making paper again. Paper can be made paper again. So this is paper. It can also be used for paper mash. Basically, it's a composite material consisting of paper pieces or pulp. Sometimes they are some textiles also, and they are bound with adhesive like glue, starch, and wallpaper paste. So paper can be made paper, and also this paper mash that can also be made. This is how you can recycle also.